And what do we do now?
Should we yeehaw
Are we out of initiative?
Or we can just wait.
You're currently out of initiative, but you hear yelling and you hear things slamming
Can I
downstairs.
perception how many possible voices are down there?
Go ahead.
No, it's a 2.
I'll do the same thing.
Which is like a 9, I think, or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
Go ahead.
Okay, and Tamsin as well.
19?
Oh, I don't know if Tamsin needs to.
You hear a singular voice yelling, "No! I said lock them up and get down with the others!"
Ooh.
So we just hear one?
Ooh.
And you hear feet running
Let's
down
fucking go
more
down there.
stairs.
I said I didn't character. Let's go down there.
Let's charge.
Alright, Tamsin takes out his crossbow again.
I guess
Readies
same
it.
order.
Give the map to someone.
Another map. Another map. This is so cool.
You come in here.
Stunts.
She did that real quick.
Hot stunts. Okay.
New fight?
New fight?
We got a short rest in between them.
All of our shit.
No, you ran down the stairs. Okay.
And
And you see
I know, everyone did.
I didn't.
you see an armed guard there.
Initiative?
Wait, we need to keep the talking guy alive, though.
Would you like anything? Would you like something with a weird taste?
No. Or headphones?
I have those mint chocolate. I have mint chocolate cookies, which is why I ask.
That's not a weird taste. That's delicious.
Anything is weird when you're dissociating. But yeah, no, you see a guard standing there, and he is ready for you. Go ahead and roll initiative. Whatever.
13.
The dice giveth.
the dice take it.
Oh, no.
What'd you roll? What'd you get? You got a 1?
I got
Second of
20.
the night.
Not natural.
Ooh, look at you.
So technically it's a 6.
Okay.
No, nobody.
Rinna, what'd you get for initiative?
10.
Angrad, 5?
A whole 5.
Technically, is it 2?
What the heck? 9. Keep on crap initiative.
17.
Okay.
Looking for? Also, we're gonna take all these wrappers.
I'm fully charged, so you can unblock me if you need to.
Okay.
Excellent. Is it
It's a square one.
And this guy actually has a crossbow out.
Sarah, I kind of tripped down the stairs as I'm going. As my one.
Nice. Yeah, you absolutely trip down the stairs.
This is
like you're like come on, let's fucking go. And you like trip over the body at the bottom, and you're like, oh fuck, shit.
I like look around and see if anybody saw it. They did.
We saw it.
Yeah,
Like
everyone
lift up
saw
our
it.
skirts as we walk over you.
I saw it outside of the game too.
And who is at the very front? Who came down first? Is what I'm.
I think.
Okay.
Well, shouldn't we go down by initiative order?
Yeah, so it would be Remember, Safine, Rinna, Temzin, Angrad, and then Caliban at the back.
The
So
one who's like, let's go downstairs.
I was too eager.
Oh, you said Rinna, Remember, and me. Oh, good. I love being in the like up front. And then
18 does not hit.
is that the bad guy, the other black one?
Excuse
This
me?
one.
I'm
There,
sorry,
this-
a what didn't hit?
You said 18 didn't hit you, right?
Oh, no, that doesn't hit me.
Yeah, no.
I thought
Okay.
you said it
no.
didn't hit him.
Yeah, no.
So I
So
was like, fuck.
no, he fired off a crossbow bolt.
What's that one?
Rinna.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what's the first one?
This is the bad guy.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Bad guy. Remember, Safine, Rinna, Temzin, Angrad, Caliban.
Good.
Okay.
They're coming down the stairs, and he like lets loose the bolt, and remember just like puts the scale mail arm up and is like, no.
Oh.
Yeah, and you see, and this isn't just like, it looks like normal scale mail until she flings her arm like that, and then the scales pop up.
It's like a shield?
It's got like serrated edges on the
It's
scale, so she
Wakandan
can.
technology.
It is. Berlita's Wakanda. This is canon.
That came from Atasith.
Is it magical?
No, it's just when she does her arms a certain way, it pops the scales
By the
up.
way, we never found out what happened to Sophia and
Sylvia.
Oh, her baby.
Sylvia.
Yeah, I don't know.
that's
Yeah.
gonna bother me until I
Okay.
die.
We can go back.
Remember,
kinda like
you're up
Dona's
first.
questions.
Yeah. Okay, so I am going to, for right now, just do a stab
Okay.
at the boy.
Alright.
I think I need a better weapon. Mine's not terribly good. That is going to be a 20, not natural.
Yeah, that hits.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Hell to the young.
That's gonna be 8 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. And then I think that's all I'm gonna do for this round.
Okay, Sophine.
Alright, I'm going to cast Command again. He has to make a wisdom saving throw for 15. And I'm gonna, again, say sleep. And I'm gonna add at the end, motherfucker. But it's not gonna be a part of the spell.
18.
Ah!
No!
And he like looks at you and he's like, "The fuck did you just say to me, motherfucker?"
What was it?
And he's like, and he's quickly reloading his crossbow. Rina, your turn.
I'm not a level 1 spell slot.
I'm like, you heard her. I rush at him with my rapier.
Damage!
Delete.
21.
Huh?
That's a 21.
Damn! I want your dice. Yes, that hits.
I know, I'm having a great time with them.
Like
Initial 9 points of damage, and since I got myself, did I get myself within range of him, 5 feet?
Yeah, but you, as you rush forward, like, you scream, "You heard what she said," and then, like, run him through with your rapier.
Is he dead?
Amazing.
He's dead.
Yeah!
Yeah, he didn't have too much health.
Yeah, bitch.
And you hear a door slam beneath you, and then it's like quiet where you are. And these are all doors.
Are they cells or just like rooms?
It's just like walls with doors.
Slice the pie. Clear the rooms.
Yeah.
military style.
I'm gonna like pop. And I'm gonna go to this one. If anyone wants to join me, they can. Can I try the
Can I
handle?
perception check for valuables?
Hmm?
Can I perception check for valuables?
We're just gonna grind.
There's on the dude.
Anywhere in this area.
There's really not much in here except on the dude. There is a necklace that has one of the blue stones.
I want it.
I won.
All right, you take the necklace with the sparkling segbite, and there is a money pouch with 15 silver pieces.
I also want that.
Yep, you snap it up.
I'm gonna go investigate the cell, the far cell from me. Yeah.
Okay. The door is locked.
Does mine open?
Rina!
It's locked.
Can I pull out my crowbar and try and...
Rina!
Yeah.
Before I do that, I'm just gonna go ahead and reload my weapon.
Yeah.
So I'm back up to 4, and then I'm gonna try and use my crowbar to...
Mhm.
Can we see inside it all, or are they solid?
They're solid.
13?
Yeah, that goes ahead and you snap the frame of this door. Like, it's definitely an older building,
Okay.
and it doesn't take much to
Okay.
snap the wood
Before
off.
I open the door, I put the crowbar away, draw my weapon, and then open the door.
Yeah. There's a couple barrels inside, and it
Okay.
looks like you can see like what looks like probably some clothes from something or someone, like just heaped in the corner. It looks like they were probably stashing stuff in here.
Are the barrels empty?
You can go and check
I'm
them.
gonna go check them.
Yeah. So you see
Should
some.
probably-
You
Yeah, I was
see
just about to say.
some.
Probably what?
We should probably clear downstairs and then investigate inanimate objects.
Okay.
Well, I'm checking the barrels.
Yeah.
Tamsin
You
heads towards
see.
the stairs.
You see some. You see some food,
Are you
like
eating
dried
food?
meats and stuff, and some salt.
Okay. Food.
Okay.
I'll be useful.
Can you rate clear on that room, please?
Yeah. That's gonna come back to bite us in the
I think we
ass.
should clear the floor before we go down.
Well, we
in
don't
case
all have to
anyone
go down
wants
together.
come in. That's true.
If we go
Split the party, it's a great idea every time.
Tamsin, you're going downstairs?
Tamsin and Engrad are heading downstairs.
You come upon a door.
Door to the entry.
Like, you down the stairs, there is a door.
Is
in
it
case it
locked?
locked.
Yes. Like, when you try it, it's definitely, like, bolted shut.
Alright.
Tamsin, I want to
Downstairs?
try something.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost at the lock.
Okay.
Ooh.
Try to kick it in now.
Why are you so cool?
What?
Why are you
Try
so
to kick it in.
Taz is gonna kick the door.
psychic damage.
Strength.
Okay.
Does he get advantage?
Yeah.
I just threw up in game and in real life.
Wait, what's let's see. Okay. 20, not natural.
Yeah. So
Hold on, let's see if it goes higher.
Blades are for skating.
21, not natural.
yeah. So you
Was it
guys
Wayne
hear
Brady at the
ice
choking
crackling and the wood kind of popping as she uses Ray of Frost on the lock, and then you see Temsin back up and kick, and it doesn't reach the lock. He is a halfling, but he kicks, and the door kind of at that point splinters and breaks open.
Oh, so cool.
And inside this empty room of stone walls, stone floor, you can see a figure chained at the center of the room.
Oh no.
And they have antlers spiraling up from their head and these wings of oak leaves. And you can see this
It's cute.
bark-like tail that has very subtly managed to work itself down between the stones and into the dirt beneath. And they look up at you and they blink, and you can see that they're surrounded by these cultists. And they all look at the door and they look up and, "Wait! No! Run! Just get out!" And they're pulling at the chains.
Wait, are you insane? Get out of here!
It all comes back to the mummy.
We were playing the mummy all along!
Brandon Fraser shows
Does
up.
this creature look like Muna?
It doesn't, they don't look like they have the feature, it's not matching, cheekbones or nose or anything, but they've got the similar, animalistic features that are made out of plant.
No, it's alright, we've got this. We've been doing this for a living.
And
Wait, was the cultist yelling to the other cultists? Or
No, that was creature yelling at us.
Oh, okay.
I forgot what they're called.
It was the
wild
creature?
folk.
They're
the person at the middle of the room, yeah.
The wild folk people.
Can you hand me this real quick since you...
Horned ones?
horned
Yep.
ones. That's what they're called.
She's the note taker.
Right? Damn.
Down we go, team.
We are still up on the other level.
Yeah, it's just Temsin in there right now.
The squishy one went down.
I mean, the squishy one that has all but one of my spell slots, though.
You're right, I'm gonna be useless in 2 goes. No, I'm gonna use my cantrips now. I used thaumaturgy to open all the windows. I seriously need to get my jester voice back because it used to be really good, but now it's not that good anymore, and I'm a little bit sad about that. I used to be able to sing. What is that song called? Popular.
What's the one she sings about her mom? Jester sings
I don't
about
think
her
she
mom.
ever sang
Yeah,
though.
she came up with a stupid little song. What's her name? The Ruby of the.
Yeah, Ruby of the Sea.
She's like, the Ruby of the Sea is the best lay.
Oh my God,
Or something like that.
Yeah. She's really pretty and cool and stuff.
Okay, now summon my falchion.
Alright, let me...
Oh boy.
60.
6 of them.
Oh, this is gonna go great.
Activate
We
rooms
got
3,
this, Andrew.
5, and 7. 7? Yeah,
Let's go.
7.
Alright. Is Angarod and
me too.
Temsin in the room, or are they still in the doorway?
Probably in the doorway.
We're
somewhere.
probably
Okay.
still in the doorway.
Let's set this up a little bit.
But I can see over top of your head, so we're fine.
Yeah.
Backs out slowly.
And the weird horned-looking creature yells at us to get out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now we have to go in. We were just told explicitly not to do something.
Ay, what do we do?
We go in!
Yeah,
We're
no, I'm
I'm going down the
in and
stairs.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say I had my crossbow ready. Can I
Is this a
fire
new
a shot?
initiative then?
Huh?
New initiative then?
Yeah, it's gonna be new initiative.
Good.
Yeah, do we get any kind of surprise round, anything like that, since we kicked the door in and came in?
Did you come in swinging, or did you just...
I came
go
in with my crossbow ready to shoot somebody.
Then fire away. And then Angarod, you'll be next. Everyone else, go ahead and roll initiative, please. Well, anyone who's coming down the stairs.
I'm coming down the stairs.
I got
23!
Damn.
I'm just just gonna fire
That was
at
my Jordan initiative.
this dude right here, who's kind of semi-closest to us.
Hold on, let me do something for my own sanity.
Also, Van Helsing would be a dope character, though.
Oh, is that not what he is?
I'm not Van Helsing, but no.
I'm a planeswalker.
I need
Van Helsing doesn't have guns.
Very much so.
Yeah, I was about to
Not
say
in the
he's-
movie.
Constantine?
Haven't seen the movie?
Seen the anime?
Are you Constantine?
Alright, can
I don't know
someone
what that is.
Oh, okay, never mind.
put a C right there, please?
Oh, what's that
Or
mean?
creepy dude.
It's creepy.
Put a C right there.
That's the ultimate boss.
Put a scout right there.
An S.
So S, yeah, thank
Or
you.
shitty guy.
S.
Cut him, slice him.
And then the other two are also C.
Cut him and cut him.
It is like really shitty guy here, and then also like maybe a creepy guy here.
That's
Those are C's.
Got it.
I
Huh?
have a picture.
Yeah, I'm taking a picture for you.
What, okay, so what's the difference?
Creepy guy
And
and
then,
shitty
so
guy.
I know who you're
Can
firing
you do a
at.
bow?
Okay.
The people down here all seem to be
I don't
wearing
really know what.
what might be a robe, but you can see leather armor underneath.
You pretend to be monks. You're no monks. You disgrace us.
Who else is coming down the
I'm
stairs?
going downstairs.
Okay, and what did you get for your initiative?
13.
Huh? Sophine, what did you get if you're going?
You got a
Kunat
10.
soul, though.
Okay.
Oh no.
Rina, what do you have?
No.
I got an 8.
How does he do it?
It's Canadian accent.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
What did you say you got?
23.
Yeah. Well,
We can absolutely do that for you.
Who are you?
Kunat soul.
What did you have?
Kunat Prime.
Kunat Prime.
What did you remember get?
I got a 13.
Kunat Prime's a dick.
Yeah, kind of honestly. I want to work on Knott's voice.
I like to collect sticks and rocks and things.
Oh, yeah, no, like
Walking sticks and the rocks people wear on their houses.
That's not really that. That's
No, I
not really
can't.
that bad. Well,
I can't
I cover
do
mistakes, but to
Fort is
other
too
people that
deep.
I
Summon my falchion.
summon my failed.
Okay.
I can't.
Can't go that deep.
Can't go that deep. No.
Caleb is. Well,
Nope, I can't.
Yeah.
Caleb's accent like changes
Okay.
drastically.
Tenzin! Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna fire a crossbolt at this sea face right here.
Okay.
Not living practicing my accent too.
I've never
Please
watched
strike
I've
this
only
man
watched
true.
The Search for Grog.
Not 20, 27.
I haven't got.
Alright, and then roll damage, and then double your damage.
That's my longest Yabo ever. Yeah, boy.
Inhales.
You said double it?
Yep.
14.
That's double?
Yeah, it could have been a lot more, but I rolled a 2, so
I
Yep.
need like some kind of D&D critical role paraphernalia to put in my cubicle now.
that's a kind of a bummer.
Okay.
Or like.
Angerod, it's your turn.
I'm going to cast magic missile at second level.
Oh, hell yeah.
So,
Auto
Which one are you?
all of them. The 3 C's on the side and the 1 S on the other side.
Clarity.
Okay.
So the S farthest back, I'm leaving alone. Each one does 1d4 and they hit automatically.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Actually, they do 1d4 plus some. Not great. So to the C in the front takes 2 damage.
Okay.
The C behind him
Mhm.
takes 3 damage. The C behind him takes 4 damage. And the S on the side takes 5 damage.
On which one? This one or this one?
The
That
front one. Yep, the one you're on.
Yeah, boy.
That's what side. That's what we're talking about right there.
Okay. Nice shot.
Oh my gosh, remind me to tell you which box
Okay.
ones you should watch. 'Cause
Um,
it's easy. There's a list.
it is now your turn.
Going down the stairs.
Also, can you go ahead and move Rinna and them into?
I don't know their order, but
Yeah.
Can I leap across the side?
It's like a.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
like-
burst out the stairs.
It's through the doorway. So you've got Temzin.
I'd probably move forward.
Temzin
so-
takes an attack.
Temzin is there. Angerod's like there. I'm figuring. And then where are you putting?
I'll go to the left. Yeah, just kind of out there on the edge. I'm gonna back up a bit so I'm not.
We have to-
Actually, no. I'll go up. I'm gonna absorb some of this attack.
Okay.
Who can I perceive who looks the most hurt?
The one that Temzin attacked.
Okay, yeah. Can I? I'm just gonna aim at him,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna say, "Got any last words?" And then fire. Burn a grip point for a violent shot.
Okay.
21.
That hits.
11 plus 14. 25.
Good God. Yeah. So he topples. He's very, very dead.
Can I just like?
He's
Keep one alive.
Which one's very dead?
this one. Yeah, that was the one that you killed.
Okay. And then I regain that grip point. Does my holy water do anything to the cultist? Did I notice anything?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
But you do notice that all of them have glowing golden eyes.
Okay.
Sick.
Keep one alive. We need at least one.
Is the guy in the middle responding at all to our attacking the cultists?
They look almost excited,
Sick.
and they're like pulling at the chains.
Let's go, Beastie Boy.
For my, since it's a violent shot, I'm gonna put a little flare on it. And
Well-
so, like as I'm running, it's just gonna be like a little like diving shot as I'm like moving.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just trying to figure out the penalty for firing in a stone room underground.
Oh, that's gonna be
That is
loud.
enclosed. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if that would be like.
Everyone make a con save.
Yeah, that might be what I. Yeah, go ahead and everyone make a Constitution save.
Cool.
Go ahead and beat. If you can beat a 15, then you are not disoriented on your
22?
next. Yeah, you're okay. So you don't have to take disadvantage on your next one.
16.
You're okay. You don't have to take
15.
disadvantage. 15.
Yeah.
You're okay. You don't have to take disadvantage.
13.
Yeah, Temzin, you just suddenly hear this, and everything is suddenly ringing.
Do I take note of its effect
Yeah.
on everyone?
Yeah, absolutely. Like
Does it
you-
affect my enemies too?
Actually, yeah, that's a good point.
Okay. I noticed that it affects both my enemies and my teammates. High risk, high reward, baby.
I'm so happy.
3 of them, like, as they see you draw your weapon, like, they put their hands over their ears and duck almost, and they're okay. The other 2 look a bit stunned.
Okay. I didn't write this down, but I wouldn't have any sort of ear protection.
No.
Important news. She forgave me for the picking ground.
Did she give you kisses?
Yeah, she cuddled my foot.
Yeah.
Sweet
She's a
bean.
good bean, and I love her. And sometimes she's like, bite, why you wake me? And then sometimes she's like, I love you.
She's like, what's that? You're urinating. I must cuddle your foot.
All right, and it is now
Comfort.
one of them. Let's see, where are folks? Yeah. This one lunges for you, Caliban. And that is a 16.
That hits.
I'm gonna use protection.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So you
That's metagaming.
Reagan, whenever you enforce protection, you get your point damage from your arm.
You're correct.
That one rolled a 19. So
Wow.
So it's gonna. So you lunge to like try and help Caliban, and you get like a hit of PTSD.
Oh.
I love this character choice.
Vietnam.
That's it.
Members from now. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Well, it's also, she's got disadvantage anyway from the gunshot thing, so it doesn't necessarily have to be that. It can just be like, she's disoriented right now, and that was a little bit upsetting.
Go ahead and
Sorry.
take 8 points of necrotic damage
Me?
as they literally just lunge forward and slap a hand against your arm,
Okay.
What I
and
love,
you can see like these lines of black crawl out from underneath their hand.
what I love about
Oh.
this is I took 20 points of damage earlier, and that was bad, but that got a better reaction because it's necrotic damage, and we're
so
scared
afraid
of
of it. Yeah.
Okay.
We know what can come from necrotic damage.
And
My Easter post is gonna be like,
hold on.
Will you bunny me?
what does that mean?
I don't know, but we
What
gotta
was it?
laugh, so.
And then let's see. Next one is that one,
These dice are excellent.
and then
Everybody take 1d4 psychic damage.
this one here
You better hop into this fight.
pulls.
No,
Let's see.
that was bad.
They have an arrow knocked in their bow, and they fire it at Angrod.
Oh, good.
Stupid people.
The best
That is
Oh,
3.
just what I wanted.
Close.
Okay.
Not quite.
21.
I
I always. They get 2. They get 2.
Whoa, how do I upgrade to that?
Right,
You
honestly.
hit level 5.
And then that is
I want to learn how to do that.
that one.
Oh, yes.
I'm kinda mad
An arrow
Waste all
slams
that
into your
damage
shoulder
on the
for
thing.
9 damage. And it is Remember's turn.
Sick. Okay. So. How much damage did you
I
just
think I can.
9.
How many hit points do you have?
I have to do math. 13. Right?
You start with 22.
Yeah. 13.
Okay.
Sorry, all the brain doesn't want to work.
You're doing great.
Okay, that would not be helpful, so I'm not gonna do that. Who's got... Anybody got a bow out? Or a crossbow?
I have a crossbow.
I do too, that's what I just used.
Okay.
Also, my pistol counts as a ranged attack if that's what you're.
And then...
Never mind, I can't.
Trying to decide if I'm gonna be risky or not.
Magic Missile's a cantrip, right? No?
High risk, high reward.
Firebolt and the ice one are cantrip.
That was
Okay.
my first shot after reloading.
Firebolt does 1d10.
Okay. So... And Grad's back there. I'm gonna use Unleash.
Okay.
You issue a command to one of your allies within 30 feet of you, allowing them to cast a spell on your turn. Your ally can use their reaction to cast a cantrip that does not require a
so
melee weapon
cool.
attack against a creature within line
Oh,
of sight
that's
of
so
you both
Battle
and their
Master
ally.
is dope!
Spells that allow multiple attack rolls can only make half of those attack rolls rounded up as part of their reaction. Your ally can add your charisma or intelligence modifier to the overall damage of the cantrip. So my intelligence modifier, not my charisma modifier, is going to be a +1, bud.
And what are you having me cast?
Whatever you damn well please. Like, remember, probably, like, the way that I'm justifying this is remember sees you take the damage, and she's got no, like, healing or shit, but she, like, notices the opening, and points the opening out.
I'm so sorry.
You're
It's
good.
okay.
Okay. I'll go ahead and cast Firebolt against whichever one looks worse off.
Okay. Just go ahead and pick one on the. I've got them marked on here, so I just need to know which.
Okay. The closest S.
Okay.
4 to hit.
Oh, bud.
Does not hit.
Oh, bud.
That's okay.
I thought cantrip spell thing. You don't have to roll and whatnot.
Not for firebolt.
Oh, that's
Because
okay.
it does significant damage.
You know
so
what? That's okay. You just took damage. It's fine.
And Grove's like,
Too soon, too soon.
Dodge and weave.
She's like, do the thing and grab that. Yeah.
All right, and let's see.
Metal dice are fun.
All right, so you see this. It was this one. You see this one here begin to cast, and you see them like raise their hands up, and when they grab in the air, they're holding. Oh my God, what is that called? I had it in my head earlier. The one with the ball at the end that has the spikes on it.
Mace.
That one.
That
That
Glaive.
one. All of those. They're holding all of those at once. No, they're holding. They're holding this just obnoxiously sized mace, and they swing it around over their head, and
spiritual weapon.
Like in Kill Bill.
yeah,
Okay.
and they grin maniacally
Uh-oh.
and bring it down
On him?
on dude at the center,
No!
and that hits.
Friend.
What is
Oh,
happening?
no. I'm assuming it's oak right now. I don't care. Oh! Oak!
Our friend
Birch, no!
Hold on, I didn't write down the damage for that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
My metal dice got away
What a
from me.
nasty bastard.
Oh, spiritual weapon is 1d8 plus their SCM.
Oh, well,
SC modifier.
thank you.
And then if you do any level higher than 2, it adds on d8. I'm learning.
This sounds like the music from Pirates of the Caribbean.
It's not.
Gladiator?
That's what it sounds like.
No.
Oh, wow.
Is it just like one of those random D&D intense
It's Darkest
elements?
Dungeon, the official soundtrack. I don't know what that is, but it's an official soundtrack.
And it sounded intense.
Okay,
D&D.
and so they bring this mace down and
Whoops,
just
my bad.
crack it against the side of their head, and then they like sprawl out on the floor like they had been like pulling at their chains, and they kind of like sprawl out on the floor, and then they start swinging the mace around their head again, and they're like, "Back up, or I'll do it again."
F no?
It's my turn now?
No,
Oh, okay.
they can do one more. They're literally like they're winding up to strike again.
We can't act until you go, so like...
I will, if you take a step back, then they will take that as, yeah, no, we're totally backing up. If you do not, then
Can we tell how close to death's door this man is? Humanoid?
that one doesn't seem like super bad.
No, I mean the guy.
Oh no,
the
like
one.
they're definitely dazed, and like a bit of antler has scattered off across the floor.
Ooh, hush, hush.
But they don't seem like they're like about to die.
Can I like lock eyes with him and like waggle my eyebrows
You're
and
cool
see
with
what's
this,
good?
or, like-
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, play it out.
All right, so I just look at him and I kind of just cock my head.
And they quickly shake their head.
Back up, everyone.
Okay.
I can't get much further back than
Yeah, I was about to say, so we back up.
Mm,
Tenzin,
Tenzin?
back the fuck up.
Yeah.
Tenzin will take a small step back.
Very small step.
Very teeny step. He's a halfling, so he gets away with it.
And so this person is still like swinging this mace around, and the others like kind of bolster up with the fact that like you guys have now backed up, and like the one that's still
Y'all still in
Like-
range, idiots?
they are now like readying their bows, and the others like look like they're ready to throw down. And can we help you with something? We're a bit busy.
Are these 5 or 10?
Is that the end of their turn?
They're
Are
fine.
these, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, Sarah,
Yeah.
what's the ceiling height?
The ceiling here is it's probably 8 or 9 feet above your head.
Oh shit. Okay, I had a thought. You're good.
Are we like waiting?
Above my head or from the floor to the
No,
ceiling?
from above your head.
Are they just talking to us at this point, or is it our turn, or what's the?
Yeah, no, they're like, you can attack, but they have like none of them are moving forward to attack you, and it would
So we're out of.
it's consider it paused.
Okay.
So like this is
yeah.
that's the one that just attacked. So you would be next.
Hypodermically speaking, if I were to cast Sacred Flame down the line, does
Okay.
that affect all of them, or just the one person in front?
I think it
Because it
just
says
affects-
60 feet.
Then it might. Then yeah, no, it should be able to like because it's a light.
Sacred Flame at all of them.
But they have to make a dex save.
So that's 5 of them. Somebody's got to fail.
He's still just swinging the mace.
So like,
These guys ain't gonna talk.
here's the thing. And then I cast Sacred
Yeah.
Flame. And they have to make a dex save of 15.
She steps forward in front of those two and Sacred Flames.
15, you said?
Yeah.
None of them. None of them.
I was gonna cast at level 2, but I forgot to say that.
Okay.
As soon as I see that go off, I'm also gonna go ahead and cast Earth Tremor.
Okay.
I'm just doing that at
Yeah.
cantrip level.
Yeah, that's fine.
4? Hey, not with this music, please.
That's it? Don't get like an SCM or anything?
Thank you.
Get us that good Legend of Korra.
Right? Oh yeah, I don't get any spellcasting. I forgot about that.
Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm.
You can't right now.
I thought we said 10.
Yeah. 10 above.
Above, not floor. to
No,
deck.
not floor, like 10
Okay.
above.
What is this?
I like how Rena used to go from being shocked and scared to what we were doing to now she's like, well, hell.
Let's do it.
All right, yeah. So you just start. So here's and then just this brilliant burst of radiance just suddenly flings itself away from you, and you can see where it hits the gems that are on them, and these small plumes of fire burst up, and they actually each take an additional 2 points of damage from the fire.
Cleanse.
Safine, more like.
She mean.
Yeah.
No.
Amazing. Amazing. High quality.
Safine, more like y'all's queen.
Rena, it's your turn.
That's very worse.
She ain't no slow regard.
Do I get it?
Oh yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Hold on 1 second. What did you do for Earth Tremor?
So I'm gonna go ahead and cast Earth Tremor. It's a 10-foot radius.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and circle it so that if I can hit some of them, that would be great. But my main goal is to try and loosen the earth underneath him.
Oh, okay.
To try and like loosen the chains where the attachment points are,
Okay.
because I want to be able to let him get out.
Yeah. Go for it.
So it's a 10-foot radius. So him and then whichever ones are within like 10 feet of him.
Okay.
And because I have spell shaping, he's not gonna take the damage, but the other ones make a dex save, and on a failed save, they'll take damage.
Okay.
6. And I leave it up to your discretion which ones are in that radius.
How much damage do they take if they fail?
1d6 for each of them.
Go ahead and roll 3.
Okay.
Go ahead and-
6, one takes 4, and one takes 3.
Oh yeah.
And then they are knocked prone.
Okay. Can someone write prone beside those 3 right there? And beside this S?
Yeah, boy.
What was the 4th one that you rolled?
You only asked for 3.
Oh, one more, sorry.
2. Who was that for?
That was for the dude with the bow. So, yeah. 20, 15, 13. Okay. It is now... Yeah, now it's Rena's turn. Alright, Rena, so you have the 3 that are to the left of your leafy friend, who are prone, and 1 person with a bow.
I would like to know if our leafy friend is, like, what they're attached to. Is it, like...
It's like iron manacles and chains, and they were like bolted into the floor, which they have.
That I could unlock.
You can use your action to try that. Angarod did loosen them with the earth tremor that she just did.
So would that be helpful for me?
Yeah, absolutely. So you could roll that with advantage.
Yeah.
That's clutch.
Okay, so I'm gonna get a 21 on that.
Yeah, no. So you guys see Rena bolt forward and start immediately like bust out her thieves' tools and start and start working on those manacles.
Work it, girl.
And Rena, you hop, you get the locks done, and as soon as you do, they leap to their feet, reach down, and rip the stone off of the floor and wedge their feet in. Yeah.
That's odd.
What do you mean?
Hold on.
Your friend is
They're prone. You're prone. Okay. Yeah, so here's what happens. So the bowman tries to get to their feet, and these ferocious magic wielders try to struggle to their feet. And all of a sudden, you all feel the earth start to shake beneath your feet, and their eyes begin to glow, and you hear thud, thud, thud as these huge roots just knock up through the stone, and they clench their fists and concentrate, and you can see this light sparkling and crackling from their eyes, and they flare these leafy wings out, and their tail that had been kind of snuck into the dirt like twists its way deeper, and then they wrench their arms forward, and all of the stones that are surrounding this room just suddenly fly off in every direction. Go ahead and everyone make a dexterity save.
Oh,
Natural 20.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice. 17.
What is that?
Yep.
21.
If you get higher than a 15, you're safe.
Okay, 16. Good.
What did you get?
I got a 5.
Oh, remember. No.
Go ahead and take.
I have to say. We do a Spanish dub of the campaign, and her name is recorded.
You get 9 points of damage as one of these like big, huge slabs of stone just smacks right into you.
I love it.
16 says, I just healed that.
Yeah, no, the stones just suddenly, like, they're just flying and crashing around the room, and the magic wielders, and these, like, they drop their weapons, the bowmans, like, try to run, and you can see this horned one turn towards them, and now you understand why these are the protectors of every kingdom. Because these roots that have grown up through the floor suddenly reach forward, wrap around their legs, and just yank them into the dirt. You see these roots.
What? They're gone?
You see these root knees like smack out through the floor and just barrel straight into them. And not a single person other than you guys
Daniel.
is left in the room.
Oh, we need
And the dirt settles.
Is the little friend gone
and the
too?
dirt, no,
Okay.
they're still standing there. and the light kind of fades from their eyes, and they shake themselves a little, and they... Apologies about that.
What the fuck was that?
I suppose Una sent you?
Yes.
It is you.
I guessed.
My apologies. My name is Oak. Shall we go upstairs and get the others? And they just, like, brush past you. And, like, a few leaves, like, scatter in their wake as they walk up the stairs. And they gesture to the rooms that you hadn't opened. And, sorry, would you mind? I'm a bit tired.
Try and crowbar one.
Yep, go ahead.
Rinna, you trying to open these doors? Girl?
I would like to use my body as a
I could
weapon.
probably do that.
22?
Yeah. Show me who's in front of which room. Cause,
I'll take that one.
okay.
I'll take whatever room no one else is taking.
Okay.
I'll take the middle one.
Alright, so remember, you just barrel into this door. It doesn't really take too much. You're very strong. And
My
so
body
you
is
barrel into this room and you find 4 people that are chained. And you see one who actually has a bracelet with the sparkling segvite, and they have like a glassy look to their eye, and the others in the room are like huddled away from them, and they look up at you and they're, we're still making up our mind. You're not one of them. Is she? That's not one of them. Can you get them out of here, please?
Just hold a hand up. Come with me if you want to live.
Well, and they like hold up their chains.
You're right. Rogue.
Rinna, you hear Rogue as go ahead and like move Remember into that room. Rinna, you pop the lock of this other room and you see a black-haired woman curled up in the corner with 2 other people that are shackled. And they all kind of look up at you and they like try to figure out who you are and what you want, and none of them have the sparkling segvite on them.
While this is
Caliban,
happening,
yes.
Can I just kind of to who I assume is Oak? You wouldn't happen to be Oak, would you?
You just said he was Oak.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. He said he was up before we walked upstairs.
It's cool, but you're not here. It's alright.
It's okay. Hangarod can totally ask that again as she's like,
Hey, we just got into a hella fight. You're allowed to ask whatever you want
Sure
to.
we did.
and Caliban, you open that door and you find another 2 people with the segvite jewelry on, but another 3 who are not
Friend?
wearing any. Yeah, they're like, you recognize all 3 of them as people from the caravan.
Is what live...
She's not in that room. She was found by Rinna in this room.
Dancing lady.
Okay.
Tyler.
Alright.
It's
Um,
Liv Tyler.
Good.
Alright, so do you go ahead and
Like, Lively?
unlock their chains, Rinna?
Yeah.
Okay. So Rinna, you go ahead and you easily free them.
No, not the Segvite people. I gotta take the stuff off.
There aren't any of the segvite ones in that room.
Oh.
Yeah, just the 3.
Yeah, we keep you here.
Yeah,
I'm
just
not
the
worried
3
about them.
people who are like, what the hell are you doing here? Who are you?
Cool.
And then do you go and help the ones in Remember's room? Like, do you go room to room and just kind of...
Yeah.
I'm also gonna walk through into the room like, thank you, and I'm gonna pick off the bracelets from each person.
Okay. And you find your friend she kind of like stumbles out of the room with the others, and the ones who did not accept the offer kind of stumble out, and the others are kind of like dazed and still not quite coming to. And Oak stands there and they're just, now this is all well and good, but could we get somewhere a little more open? I feel like I could do with a bit of fresh air, don't you?
Yeah, alright.
Not really, but yeah.
Well, death is not my favorite smell, and they like go on up the stairs and they head on outside, and the people that were in the caravan with you, they recognize you and they're like, oh my god, you're all right. Where did they get...
Oh, that was suspicious.
I'm alright.
Insight check.
Okay.
I'm trying to make sure they don't.
Mm-hmm.
And I look at Liv and I go,
18. What the fuck is up?
And no, they're they definitely, you see, like, as soon as he's like, no. And, like, they definitely, like, clam up.
At an 18, they
I
climb
want
up
to persuade
too?
him.
Huh?
They climb
No,
up.
you see, like, you
Tell me
with,
what's up.
like, you don't know what exactly
Oh,
is up.
that's why I
but-
said, what the fuck is up,
Yeah.
Kyle?
And so,
Kyle's like,
I just gestured to one of the
He's
random
one of the
dudes.
guys in the back. I don't know. I don't know what's down here. I don't know.
and so, like, Lividine looks at you and she's like,
Oh, her name's
oh, heavens, I was worried that you hadn't gotten away. But who was that leafy?
I have no idea.
Right,
I just came looking for you.
How come no one answered me, Kyle?
and he's like, 'cause, I don't wanna.
I just
So
saved, we
nervous,
just saved
like,
you. I can't even get a
16-year-old.
straight up answer.
It's
And
not my story to tell!
I
And
just
he,
go-
like, runs
I just go-
upstairs. And he, like, books it upstairs. Kyle
Nice.
books it upstairs.
Carly wants to do something.
Yeah, I wanna do a persuasion to make them tell us what's up.
Okay.
Can I roll a counter persuasion?
Yeah, go ahead and...
My charisma sucks.
I want to admit that.
Alright, so, but the group of people, they are heading upstairs. Like, everyone is heading up.
That's
Oh, I thought we were already outside.
Oak went ahead and went up.
I would have followed him.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
That's an 8.
Okay,
Can I do it with advantage and kind of put my hand on my
Why would you
pistol?
get advantage?
No.
No, like
No.
Shady as a motherfucker.
Go ahead and roll your persuasion.
I got 13, which is
Alright, what are you trying to tell them to convince them to talk to you?
hey, what are you hiding?
It's so simple.
It's well, a lot of things, I guess. Okay, I've had a long day. Can I not be around?
I look very restless and I'm like,
They're like, alright, I'm just gonna.
my ivory fingernails like
They're like, you should,
clicking up
you
against
should
the gun.
just, you should just talk to him.
I'm a cow. Can I go home?
I've returned to a cow. Come on, man, nobody lives forever.
And so everyone kind of gets outside, and you can see them like rubbing their wrists, and they're just like breathing a sigh of relief. And Oak is like shaking out their feather leaves, and they're just like, oh gosh, they did tear that, didn't they? That'll grow back. So, you're all friends of Una. Thank you so much for coming. Not quite how I was expecting to meet you, but
Who are you?
my name is Oak, and you are not anyone Una has.
No one, actually.
We just kind
Everyone
of happened
is someone. Don't
to
be rude.
pick them up on the
Well,
road.
it's nice to meet you all, and thank you very much for
It's
your
related to
help.
Una.
Right. Well, I suppose there is quite a lot to go over, but we should get. Well, does anyone have a map for these folks to get them to the border?
I do.
Would you mind sharing it?
No.
Then share away. I'm going to wager you're Tamsin.
That is correct.
You're Tamsin. Una's told me much about you. Lovely to meet you, and go on, and I'm sure that they would be very grateful to have your map. And let's see, who would
Give it
be...
to him.
I didn't say sharing
He
is
said that as he
caring.
was walking away.
Sharing is caring, Tamsin. Now, let's see.
Mary
You
Poppins.
must be Ankarod. You're the pretty one. And they like look between Rinna and Safine, and they're like, oh gods.
She's new.
She's all right. Safine then. Lovely to meet you, Safine. And then you must be, you're the tall ones, you'll remember. Lovely to meet you all, and thank you for, well, getting me out of a situation I didn't exactly wager I'd be in. Are you all alright over there? And they're like looking over your map tents, and they're like, "Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. We should. Did you say you could clear the way? Yes, I'll clear the way. It'll be just fine. Someone died out here.
You're not wrong.
Oh wait, we need that guy. I like go over. And,
Is our prisoner dead?
No, he's just very unconscious.
I'm gonna like.
No,
stand,
he's at 0 though.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
stand over top of him and lift him up by his
Not
like
gonna know
shirt,
that.
like in between my legs, and then cast like spare the dying by slapping him across the face. That brings him back to stable, so I can use like a 1
Yeah,
hit point
It's
or
that
something like
bedside
that.
manner that really makes a difference.
And they he kind of coughs and like opens his eyes and he's like, "There's people outside." And then Oak is like, "Ooh."
I pull him up really close to my
Ooh.
face and be quiet.
It's fine. Everyone else is dead. There's no reason to shout. And he kind of like flops his head back and he's like, "Oh. Alright, and he's like clutching at the crossbow
She, like,
bolt that's
starts
still on.
walking like this with him.
No, that hurts. That hurts. You could just not do that.
And then drops him on the floor. And then just very gently puts her foot on his wound, not pressing it, just barely lifts her foot above
You know,
it.
if it was a number, I'd probably be at half.
You're fine.
You only brought him up to 1, you said.
I know. I didn't do anything to hurt him. I'm just dragging him.
You just said you're dragging him and then put a foot. You dropped him.
I said I had
and
my
then
foot
put a-
just above him. Like it's not pressed
Okay.
up again. I'm just like, you dig?
And he's just like looking up at you now.
So here's the thing. I have questions, and let's say if we had a number, you were at 0.5. You should answer my questions.
It depends on the
She
question.
just barely lets her foot down just a
It
tiny.
depends on the question.
You are now at a corner.
It feels like you don't know how to math, and that's okay. Not everyone's good at that.
I don't have every answer. And Oak
Great.
is like, "Ooh, does she do that? That looks like it."
So,
hurts."
anyways, back to my questions.
and they're just like standing there, like kind of rocking back and forth.
See my friend over there, and I point over to Calvin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like trying to figure out how to smile again.
What is he doing with this? Is he in pain too?
No. That's how you're going to feel if I let him get a hold of you.
Oh, okay.
So, anyways, back to my questions.
Do you want me to walk
The
you
name.
Okay. Can we pause for 1 second so I can walk her down?
I shall see you guys later.
I love how it's all high pitched. Thank you so much.
Like the Von Trapp children.
The elbow, hand, wrist wave.
Wait, do I have to wait till I get back?
Yeah, go ahead and just wait until you get back.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
How's this one going?
We should probably have hella XP after
We
this.
surely should.
I'll sleep right. We're so close to being done. You did great.
It wasn't me tonight.
Yeah, I know. I'm so impressed. It's because of your crocheting. I'm gonna literally be like you though, because now I work either, 10 to 4 or 8 to 1 or
Yeah. You have to be up very early in the morning.
12 to 6 sometimes. Goodbye, moment. I know I probably shouldn't enjoy it, but I do enjoy that Safina's called the rude one.
It's good.
Because that is exactly what she is. Also, Carly has blacked out.
Carly!
Oh no! Wake me up inside.
Man, I was so close when that guy got close to Caliban and used that necrotic damage. I was like, oh, he's so close. I'm about to pimp slap him, necrotic touch for level 2, my dude. That would have been 40-10 had I made that. His ass would have been grass. I guess it already is.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Safine, in retrospect, after this fight, is gonna be like, oh shit, Una's trying to mess somebody up, bro.
Honestly, though.
She has a little more respect for
Do you
Hunter
remember all
now.
those times that we were really rude to her?
And like screwing around.
We could have died.
Hypodermically speaking.
Hypodermically.
I like how we have all these misused words now. Hypodermically.
Literally all those times, it was Una going, I could tear the building down around them. I could do that. That could be what I do. Would anyone mind?
Have you seen that cat video where he's like scritching? He's like on top of his owner, like, and he's doing a little clawing thing. And then he's like really sleepy, and he looks at her, and he like gets really big eyes, and like claws open up, and then he's like, nah, and he goes back to falling asleep on her. That's exactly what Una is like, but with all of us.
Correct.
Thank you for waiting.
Why were we doing Una's dirty work if she was strong enough all this time?
No, she's got stuff to do.
She's very
She is a diplomat.
Okay.
busy diplomat.
She is le fancy.
No.
We're the nasty ruffians.
Yeah. That hypodermically killed us. Alright, I forgot what I was saying.
You know.
Questioning the.
Yeah, you're questioning the dude.
I love that Oak isn't like, no, you shouldn't torture the poor man. Oak's just like, that's unfortunate.
So, the name Mogul.
Yes.
Would you care to, like, you know, spark notes this for us? Could you just, like...
Do not know about?
I mean, we do.
What
but,
are you
like,
asking? He's like clutching.
what are the people in the basement worshipping?
They were trying to worship. You killed them all, didn't they?
No. Shush. We did not kill them all. That man killed them all.
killed them all.
No, not us.
Horned one,
Yeah.
not a man. I'm a horned one.
Whatever.
Not a. Okay.
So anyways,
And
I
Oak
say under my breath, I was a horn.
And Oak leans over and he's like, "No, you're still a tiefling. It's fine." And he like gently, and they like gently pat you on the shoulder.
Aw.
I love them.
But I don't need the sass. Okay? What were they worshipping? Give me the ins and the outs. What's the whole shebang?
They're worshiping Mogul. That's you
What does
give
it
him
look
money
like? Is
and
this
then
like a Sunday ritual? Are we wearing
No,
our best
you-
clothes? What's
no,
going
you
on?
Just give him money,
And what do you get in return?
more money, and then you give him money, and
Is it
then
like
you get.
investing?
Yes, I get. That's a really good way to put it. And he's like, and he kind of
What
like
is the
coughs
downside?
a little bit.
Yeah. I'm just like,
Talk to me about your portfolio.
Sounds awesome.
What's the point of the gems then?
It's they
See, I told you we should count the cool people. I
they
don't know
remind you why it's necessary to have power.
Oh, because
By
you have
being
moments
sad?
of weakness.
No, because then maybe you wouldn't have lost who you lost.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
Thanks. Can I get
No.
this crossbow? Oh, okay.
No. So anyways,
What's that smell?
cilantro. Oh, Daniel's ripping it. So what was the point here? Why'd you have our buddy Oak over there?
Mogul said that they were gonna stop us.
How?
I don't know.
How do you have like a direct line for this guy, or like how do you get in contact with him? Is this like a multi-level
don't-
marketing scheme?
What? No, if your gods want to speak, then they speak and you listen.
You know, I wish mine would speak more frequently instead of making me look like this. But you know, they're moody.
Hey, you did the drugs.
We don't need to talk about this right now. Remember? Thank you very much.
You did.
And
what does
Hiss
look
like
this?
peeks up out of your like hood, and he's like, "Mama did it!"
And then I push him back in.
And he's like, "Was that?
No,
Was that it?"
no.
Now he has to die.
I will kill you if you say those words.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna kill me anyway.
Actually, that's not true. I plan on healing you if you know what's good for you.
Okay. Well, clearly I don't, because I've got a crossbow bolt right there.
Can anyone else think of something to ask him?
No.
I feel like the creature with the horns can answer a lot of our questions on like this too.
Well, you know,
Do you
I'm just trying to get inside.
I told you I used to have.
Do you have any more contacts that you can point us towards? in the city of Watervale or anywhere beyond? Anyone at all that you know that is connected to Mobile?
Yeah, see, here's the thing. If I tell you that, I'm probably gonna die anyway. And it,
So you might as well tell us.
but it might be less painful if I
Or-
don't tell you.
I could make you a deal and kill you very quickly after this.
Cock the hammer of my gun.
Like a favor.
That might be kind of nice, actually.
Yeah.
Could you just take the crossbow bolt out first?
You will die.
Oh, it's mine, so I'm just gonna.
Okay. Oh, it's out. That's it. There it goes.
Can everybody gather over here quickly? I'm gonna start like going through the prayer pen. Whoever needs healing, come over here. Hurry up. I've not got all day.
Yeah,
Everyone
go.
goes over.
Alright.
And Oak just kind of like wanders
Everybody
over.
like clustering in a 30-foot range. I can heal for 2d8. I need another d8 if anybody's got one.
They have one.
Thank you. It's okay, babe.
You have a blanket over your shoulders and you're just like
19
crocheting.
points of
I'm a
healing
grandma.
to
Wow.
everyone.
How much?
Oh, back up.
19. No, 19.
Yum.
And so, but at that point though, I'm going to, because I've healed him a lot, I'm
Yeah.
going to change my foot from where it was to on his throat.
Okay. And he's like, yeah, that's fair.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Why does he need them to accept? Why not just corrupt their minds and then make them do his bidding? He needed their consent.
When you give your consent, then you're more willing, I guess? I never really questioned it. I just figured that was nice.
Just sounds like slavery with extra steps.
And they like kind of like push the boot and they're like, can just like, it's fine, just I'm just gonna, and they like move the foot a little bit and they're like, now I can breathe. Okay.
So, like, anyone else have any questions
You
or?
never answered my question.
Oh yeah, what's the freaking answer?
What was your question, ma'am?
Oh man, he's
Who
polite.
else do you know that is connected to Mobile?
Probably a bunch of the merchants. And probably half the moneylenders. Probably a bunch of the tradesmen too. I mean, just about anybody with money. And they like move the foot a little bit more. And Oak is like, is this normally how you
Yeah.
do you
You
want
can
him to
ask
like
about the process later.
do you want him to like not run away or
Oh, you know what I also do? I could cast Zone of Truth on him.
You probably could.
I'm gonna cast Zone of Truth on him. He has to make a charisma save of 15.
I mean,
And what
I'm
is
right
the-
there, right?
yeah, what is the radius for that?
That is
Because I think it's actually everybody needs to roll because
60
Thames
feet
and
or
walks.
15-foot sphere.
Can I try and get
so
out?
everyone, no, like,
Oh,
no, you didn't know that she's about to do this, so everyone needs to go ahead and
Nope.
roll.
It's a charisma save?
Yeah.
13.
Oh shit!
What the fuck is
I know. I know it's cast on me.
Yeah.
You do. You're aware. You can
Yeah.
aid, but you
Wait,
have
what
to
do I have to do?
I gotta.
You have to roll a charisma save.
I'm just like,
And they got an 8.
I gotta.
Okay, rock on.
He's like,
Ingra is not telling a damn secret.
this hurts a lot.
What does it
And
say?
you're kind of freaking me
Stop
out.
talking for
and-
just a second.
I mean,
I'm
I
not even asking
could.
you a question.
Okay. I mean, I could. And he like looks up at Remember and he's like, I could stop talking, but like,
Be
I kinda
quiet
just like,
is what I'm saying. And then I point to Caliban.
Caliban.
What the fuck is up?
my name is not Kyle.
Okay, what were you shushing your friends about?
There was something that they knew that I didn't want them to
Like
say.
what?
It
Specifically.
involved things about me.
Anatomically? Or like personality?
Everything about me.
What did you roll, Rina, for a charisma save? Like, she rolled a 13.
Heck yeah, she's just gonna like bullet point everybody.
What did Tamsin get?
6.
I say,
Tamsin is
for
suddenly
all.
like wanting to
It's
tell
a big
his
deal.
deepest dark.
everyone has things about themselves that they do not want everyone to know.
You have a third nipple, got it. And then I like point to Remember. Is your mom / whatever is attached to that blonde hair you got going on alive?
My mom.
I don't know if your mom's blonde or not. I have no idea where that white hair is coming from. Like, is that your mom or a lover?
What are you talking about?
What have you got going on?
Oh, it's from Sune. She gave me this as a sign of her favor.
Damn it, she's so smart. Because I know that's right, but also I know it's not right.
Also, I don't know who my father is.
Is that common?
Not really in Berlin. You typically know. It's kind of like, you know how in some places you breed horses?
Man, that was not the drubbing I was expecting. Calvin just kind of like...
Anyway, like, you want really strong people to have children together because then their children will be strong. And, like, my mom used to tell me stories about all the different people she was with. And, like, I don't think any of them are really true, but she had a lot of stories. And, like, I don't know who my dad is.
Okay, great. So previous to Sune giving you that shit, who did it belong to?
The hair?
Yeah.
I don't know. She put it on my head after I prayed to her.
That's
Oh, you mean the hair and the locket that I
Yeah,
kept
yeah,
around?
yeah,
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 that was a lover.
fancy. Do you still love him now?
You guys are very strange, you know, because, like, in the
She
zone of
still
truth.
got her foot on this guy. He's like, hurry up, I got more questions to ask.
Love is complicated.
And it's just
Fine.
like sitting on
She
the
doesn't care.
ground, very
Rinna.
happy that she's out of this.
I'm just
You
eating.
trying to murder us or not?
No.
You trying to be friends or not?
Possibly?
Yeah, okay. Then
I think he walked away because he didn't want to say anything, and he's like,
he's very quizzical like that. It's fine.
"That's all right, Tamsin. You don't have to say anything."
Oh yeah, I see that, and then I just walk away.
Silence is still an answer. And then I point back down to the guy underneath my foot. Anybody have questions for him now?
Your specific names of anyone that you know has been given a gold coin
Does he know
similar to the
Ronan
one.
Yuvian?
I'm sorry. What were both of those questions, Madam?
One of your friends had a gold coin that he swallowed. When he swallowed it, he went weird. Do you know anyone else who has a coin like that?
Not off the top of my head. Most of them were inside. I'm gonna guess that they're not alive anymore.
That's a good guess.
Thank you. I'm not always clever, but sometimes I just get it. He's just like laying there.
At this point, Sophia's slightly left off of his neck, of it is just there, just in case he tries to slip away.
He's like, "Oh, thank you. That's much better." See, I was starting to get a little like dizzy, and at first I was like, maybe I could just move the foot back and let her crush my larynx, and then I'd be dead. And so I figured that would be, if you could just kill me now, that would be great. Because
Wait, one more question. Do you know a girl named Yuvian?
Is that the one you stole from?
no,
No?
no.
That was a long shot. Okay.
Do you
Why?
want
Is
to
that
die?
a girlfriend? Yes, I do. Is that a girlfriend? Or
No?
who is it then?
It's the girl I stole from.
Oh wow, you're an asshole. Okay.
Yeah, she's in jail right now.
You put someone in jail for thieving? Gillinar and Gillinay would just be like
She said
really
it wasn't
upset.
framing, but she totally framed her.
What are you no Gillinay?
She literally pushes his hand on the way. So anyways, do you actually want to die? Because, like, we can totally do that, or we can let you go.
No, see, I'd
This
like
is
to
really
live.
quick.
I'd like to live, but Mogul tends to not let people live.
Can we give him a hush hush? Would that help?
Oh, what?
Why would you serve it?
And then
What?
I look at Oak. Would a hush hush help?
Perhaps if I crafted a larger one.
Oh, well, I don't want you to do that.
Why are we? This is a criminal. He tried to kill me. He killed many of the people in the
Listen, you
caravan.
had your thing. You're done.
Thames is gonna take a short rest during all of this.
I'm
Samson's like,
right here. Why are we letting him live? He's a murderer.
Yeah, I've killed a bunch of people.
Did you enjoy doing it?
I mean, no, it's a job, and you kind of just do your job.
Do you have remorse?
Yeah, I guess so.
If we let you back onto the world, are you gonna kill more people?
Probably. Yeah, probably.
I'm like, hey, Rinna,
We will too.
flip
Yeah.
me a coin, pick something, and then if it lands on heads, we kill him, and if we don't kill him.
Roll a d2.
Ready? 1 to 3 we kill him. 4 to 6 we don't.
All right.
He's dead.
Great. I let my foot off of his neck and then walk the other way.
Oh, well, alright. That went pretty much exactly the way I figured.
You said to.
Yeah, I did. And he's just still laying there.
Who's deciding to kill him?
Rinna just flipped a coin.
I'm gonna let you run. Go, 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 go.
No, that would be...
It's not sporting. It's not sporting.
I don't... Sporting, no, just... You know
I
what?
put the gun to his forehead and just pulled trigger.
Yeah.
We both just...
That is not what I was thinking at all. Rinna, good lord!
You guys just... Wow. You did do that thing. Una was not kidding. You really did that thing with all the wolves then, didn't you?
No, that was hypodermically speaking.
I reload the shot and reholster.
Alright, well,
To be fair, he just asked to be killed.
Yep, and like all the other people that were like in the caravan were just like...
Also, he was just like helping murder you just now.
And he also said he would go out and kill more people.
Yeah, that was a problem.
No, he did do that. Right. You all can just head that away, and like Oak like lifts their hands and kind of presses them open, and you see trees like lean back.
Ooh,
and the crowd of people like start to go off, and Lividine comes up beside you, and well, I'm quite glad that you got away.
Am I still in zone of truth?
Yeah, you are for
10
minutes.
Yeah, and I'm quite glad that you got away, and
Why are you being sketchy?
well, everyone has secrets, and they're not mine to tell.
You guys
Thank
are
you.
just
Not mine to tell. I'll try and send word wherever I find out you are when things are safe. I'm headed apparently for White Flag, so...
Stay safe.
Oh, I will.
And thank you again for helping me.
Oh, yes, of course, of course.
Are you guys not like lifelong friends? Because that's what I was anticipating.
Oh, no, not at all. I just helped him figure out the black powder.
Yeah.
For the voice of the gentleman. He
We risked our
kept
lives
almost
for
blowing
this.
off his fingers. It was quite funny, except it wasn't, and I felt a bit bad for him. So, yes, enjoy that, and I'm off. Hopefully White Flag offers me better prospects than this miserable place. Thank you again, and she like runs off with this group of people, and the trees close behind them. And
Wait,
Oak
Oak went with them?
No,
okay.
Oak is hanging out with you guys, and they're just like rocking back and forth, heel to toe, and they're...
I made a great first impression.
So...
Yeah, we freed him.
I guess where exactly are we going? Are we headed back to Watervale? Are we headed away from... Which way were you...
Alright, Safine. You want to know my secret?
And Oak is like... this could happen.
Not gonna tell you.
Ooh,
Oh,
original.
wow.
So original.
I know what I can call you all. The Dicks. That's a good one. That's gonna stick. I bet that one will stick.
So I was thinking we'd go back to Watervale.
Yes, I probably should. The king is... Well, if Mogul is moving ahead like this, then we gotta get back there, I suppose.
How did you get here?
I was trying to get to Una, and... Well, I can't exactly travel at light speed or anything like that. I can't blink from one place to the next. And it usually helps me to stick to forested areas. And unfortunately, I came across the wrong mages. Tamsin, are you going to come hang out again, or are you good over there?
He's probably good over there.
So... Would he have finished his short
Remember,
rest
he
then?
really crochets.
The short rest is like, what, half hour?
Yeah.
Not quite. Like,
Okay, so he's still in his meditative position, short resting.
well, does he do that a lot?
Yeah, he'll just ignore us until he decides things are important again.
Oh, well, alright.
Or he feels like taking the kill from us, in which case that's always annoying.
That will also happen.
Oh, well, apologies. I didn't mean to do that to you all.
Do you take pleasure in
Oh no, we just want to
being
talk to
the
them.
one that kills people?
Can you mind your own business?
Just trying to get a gauge for these.
I think we all need a nap and a snack.
You're the one with the weird fancy gun.
I know, he
It's a
just shot
show.
that guy in the face. I mean, like, for real.
Right. Well, with the warehouse being empty, we could just go and you all could sleep for a little bit.
Gross.
And then we can talk when you're feeling a bit more up to it. Here for it. Lovely. And so they like go up to the warehouse and they just touch the vines and like the growth that is around the building, and like what was kind of gnarled and like curled, like you see like jasmine sprout up and like all of these like climbing viney flowers, and they're like, huh, yes, that's much better. I'm going to go down in the dirt. Bye. And then they like go off like behind the warehouse to go take their short rest. And that is where we will stick a pin in it.
Oh.